Everything appears to be in order. Except, of course, for the paltry levels of these characters. Well, let's go back down there and grind out these levels over an extended period of time. Ugh. Why? Why do I only have these things? What are the other things? Can I find these things? If I were to search the places I have seemingly already been to, could I find them? Are there other places? Have I missed something? I do not know! I just don't know. It feels like something is missing. But I just don't know what. Well, don't have any better ideas. Does Foof have anything equipped? Anything whatsoever? Yeah, the robes and the staff of Mogreth. He's also lugging around a staff +2. For no discernible reason. Okay. Let's enter the maze then. Go down to level 10 and hopefully not die. First things first though, we go over here. Before we go deep, we go dweep. We cast the Lamilwa spell and follow that up with Maporfik. Light and shield, excellent. Get the nagging feeling that there's probably something up here on early levels that you can easily access. That nonetheless I'm not aware of because I don't know where to look. Cruel twist of fate, but it seems like the sort of thing that would be very fitting here. With things being right out there in the open or behind a hidden door. For you to find, except of course, you can't find them if you don't know about them. I mean, you can hypothetically just stumble upon them, but you're not going to. Along this, through this, inside, and oh, 3 rotting corpses. How marvelous. Turn undead, defend, hide, kill them. Hooray. Yes. They all perish, we find the chest. Poison needle is summit. We get some gold and nothing, which is great. We don't want junk in our inventory. We go over here, turn, end of the corridor, the bird hall, through and through, Snickers, snack and all that. Alas, we do not have the Vorpal Blade anymore. Will we get attacked? No, down we go, level 5. And from level 5 to level 9, from level 9 to level 10. And this, or rather that, is where the fun shall indeed begin in earnest. And it is of course also where everyone might just drop dead. We shall see. We open the door. Another door. We get attacked by 3 level 8 priests. We're not faster than them. We need the extra points of dexterity, which alas we do not have. Montino them, and then I don't know, how do we kill them? I say Mahalito, Lahalito, Mahalito, Lahalito. Let's Lahalito them. Let's be generous. Montino was largely ineffective. That'll do. Down they go. An anti-priest trap. Disarm it. We get some gold, a sword, armor, and some... yeah, and the gold gets distributed. Lovely. What did we get? Ah yes, a terrible sword and terrible armor. Fitting. Down we go. Well then, we're right here. Let's see what happens. We open it all. We get attacked by one thief. What, just one guy? We get attacked by one guy. Okay. Fight. And the one guy dies. Okay. We get a chest, of course we do. We find a mace, a sword. We could head back, but let's not. Aha. It's a sign. We get attacked by a will-o-wisp. Awesome. 32k, over 32k experience. Right there. Right for the taking. As long as we do not sustain too much damage, we should be just fine. Let's bum out to the entire party. Let's dilto the wisp and try to slay it. Attack, attack, attack. There's basically no point in trying to cast spells at it. So let's have the priest defend, let's have the mage dilto the wisp, and let's have Ulia try to hide. Slice it. There we go. 11 points of damage. But that's perfectly fine. I can Dios this right off the guy. Fight. Yay! Will-o-wisp destroyed. Would you look at that? We get a lot of experience. Does anyone level up? Level up anyone? Anyone? More than 5k per person? One group of guardians has been defeated. Oh, but how do we come back? Well, I guess we have to enter the room, don't we? If I head back now, can I head out? No. This is level 10. Now, Paul Murphy's ghosts, of course. Oh, by the way, Dweep has leveled up. Of course he has. Glorious. Alright, same old song. We mature the party. And is there a point in casting spells on these guys? Not really. Ah, fine, just wait it out. Almost dead. I'm fairly confident this falls. Come on, guys. Down he goes. Come on. That's a tiny shred of experience, all things considered. And we get a chest? We don't get a chest. Of course we don't get a chest. Why would I get a chest? Okay, fine. We might do the tiniest bit of healing. That'll do. Let's go over here. This is the exit. Ha ha ha. We've looped around. It's not particularly risky, considering the fact that we do have a thief. And now we should largely walk in a circle. To be close to the exit. we go. We're right next to the exit. If these people die, they die. And then we can retrieve the corpses rather easily. 3 level 8 ninjas and 2 greater demons. I think we should focus on eliminating the greater demons. Oh, great. They give a lot of experience too. Okay. How about we try to silence the greater demons? How about we try that? I have no idea what they do, but I'm mortified. Also, might as well cast my most powerful spell, Lacanito, on the demons. And Ulia can go ahead and, I don't know, hide in the shadows. Fight! Oh. Almost dead. Almost dead. Come on. And that's a kill. What? That's AoE. And that's more AoE. Oh, right, you bastards. The darkness, of course, is the exit. Unfortunately, I can't quite D over here. No, I would say that the solution to the current predicament is to kill these guys. One down. All of them down. AoE! What? It just debuffed us? That's pathetic! But yes, let's the Alma on, say, Krur. And now Foof can go ahead and do what exactly? Halito the demon. Fight! Kill it! Okay, they're still alive. Attack, attack. You go ahead and actually Latuma pick this bastard. And you go ahead and Lahalito. Fight! Yes! We're leaving. Actually, we're healing, then leave. We're rezzing, then healing, then leaving. Only Dweep has leveled up. That's pathetic. We don't even get items off of this encounter. This is incredible. Okay. Okay. Dweep. Dweep. Right here, buddy. Go ahead and Diolia. Rise from your grave. Diwa, we're on. Back into the realm of the living I bring you. Dial. Ara Dials. Okay, let's Dios these people as much as I can afford to. Just to barely patch them. Oh, 2 hit points. Lovely. I'm sure that'll do. And that's all the dioses I have. Well, all in all, I would say that went much better than expected. And now, believe it or not, we leave. Well, that was fun. Okay, into the inn we go. Dweep levels up. 1 new attribute point, 1 hit point, and he learns 5 new spells. 5 new spells. Badi Alma, Kandi, Lorto, Madi, and Lock to Fate. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty nice. All in all, that's actually wonderful. I think that includes spells that allow us to teleport the entire party back, which may be rather worthwhile. Okay, well. He's got maximum piety. Might as well give him some more agility. I do want this guy to act early on in the turn. Also, everyone needs to rest. But would be remiss to forget. Oh, hey, we found another longsword +2. Good stuff. Okay. Let's remove Ulia from the equation from the ability screen and add Twelby. Hello, Twelby. And now we go through the whole rigmarole of identifying items. Yes, indeedly do. Longsword -1, chainmail -1, mace -1, and a longsword +2. Well then, that's a rather compelling proposition. As something that I can give to Wowron, isn't it? Here you go, Wowron. Have a longsword +2. Longsword the longsword +2, longsword +1, rather, goes over here. All of this shall be sold. We're back to the tavern, we remove Twelby, we add Ulia back. Back to the inn, and we rest everyone, don't we? That's it, we just rest everyone. Okay. Select a character, no. Everyone rests. They're doing relatively fine, as far as Vim is concerned. Without further ado, back into the stupid maze we go. Wait, hold on. What spells did Dweep learn exactly? I believe you can have a maximum of 9 spell points in any given category, which is meaningful. Ooh, Badi Alma, so health greatly, that's interesting. Candy, so you can locate a lost character. Level and rough area, that doesn't help that much, now does it? We know that by default. Di Lorto Madi Lokto Fate, the teleportation spell. All the equipment and gold is lost. It's not necessarily the worst thing, though. In particularly dire circumstances, I guess Locked of Fate would make sense. Hopefully you don't just lose out all of this gold. Losing all the items, of course, at this point is rather undesirable, but all in all I can see the benefits. At this point, however, I would still just send the party down there to retrieve them. Madi, if anything, is significantly more wonderful and desirable, because Madi actually allows me to fully heal anyone out there. Especially considering the fact that I can do this both in combat and out of combat. So, people get injured, Madi them. Alright. Without further ado, back into the maze I go. I'm wasting time here. Okay, let's go to Dweep, immediately cast Lomil 1, not that I desperately need it, but might as well have it. And after I do that, let's cast Mapolfi. Excellent. Onwards to glory. Once I get enough of these stupid swords +2 to sell them to Boltac, then I can safely have a party die or lose the items within. How many Maries? 3 casts. Well, that depends. As many as I have the spell points to cast at a given point in time. I could spend the spell points on other things, hypothetically. But yeah, that's basically 3 full heals right now. 3. What are you people doing? What is this? Stop it. Get some help. Hooray, we prevailed. Please don't give me a chest. I don't want a chest. Let's go. Down we go to level 3. Alright. Over here. Round the corner. Cross the gap. 6 Volpole bunnies. Attack, attack, attack. Fine, go ahead and Matu the party. I don't really use these up. Mahalito them and you hide in the shadows. Fight. And of course they run away. I don't waste my casts because they ran away. And the settings make it so you don't cast unnecessary spells. Do we get attacked over here? We don't. We descend down to level 4. Come on. Come on. Go down. Level 4. Birdo. What? That's rather suspicious. Well, no, as far as I can tell, everything is set up. Well, that's a problem with you, not me. As far as I can tell, I'm doing fine. Anyway, as I was saying, pretty much all of these creatures are just gonna flee, so there's that. Might as well, what do I even want to do? I can Macanito them, and I'll solve the problem. Fully hide in the shadows. Coyotes flee, the bunnies flee. But before anything else manages to flee, we just slay them. That was a decently sized group of enemies, but still just around 1.5k per person, which is not a lot at this stage. Alas, alas. 3 well rats, spur me. Slice, 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 down they go. Okay. Let's inspect the chest. There's nothing there. Let's open the chest. We get some gold, and that's about it. Down we go. Through here, through another door, over here, through this, to the side, through and through. Snicker snack, down we go to level 9. Through the door we get attacked by... Ooh, 3 Night Stalkers and 4 Ogre Lords. Attack, attack, attack. You go ahead and turn undead on the Night Stalkers. Foof, go ahead and... I don't know, Macanito. You inspect these guys. Fight. Oh, AoE. And that kills Zulia. That's a lot of damage to take. For the Ogre Lords. Madi and Dweep. The mage is doing surprisingly fine. I'd say Lahalito on the Ogre Lords. Fine, let's see what happens. Attack, attack, attack. Madi on Krur. Foof is gonna Mahlito. The back line is fight. Okay, all of this dies. A chest. Who inspect the chest? Just cast Calvo. It's a splinter trap. Well, do your best, guys. You know what? Let's leave it. I'm abandoning the chest. Let's Ulia. Madiwauron. And I'm Madame Madis. That's unfortunate. That's a shame. Alright. Steal Maris people as much as I can. The Alma expanded. Down to the yelling. The yelling expanded. Time to the Ostem. We haven't even made it to level 10. This is atrocious. What am I supposed to head back? Ugh. There's a particularly nasty encounter with the Ogre Lords. But that's what happens. That's just what happens. Yeah, that's basically all the healing, but we shall try to see what we can do on level 10 as much as we can. Come on, give me some easy experience over here. An encounter with one level 8 bishop that we surprise. Fight. Down he goes. Hello, Del Flame! This place is dangerous. I know it is. I'm not going... Listen, if... I am perfectly content with the idea of you playing this game the way you want it. And... you will very quickly learn why that just doesn't work. I know this sucks, but the alternative sucks even more. What do you want me to do? Okay, we go over here. And back into the first room we go, because I'm playing it safe as much as I can. Nothing. Back again. Trudge, trudge. Friendly group of level 8 bishops? No. Those Ogre Lords really did a number on us, fortunately. Come on. No random encounters? Nothing? Okay, a Gorgon and a Thief. Welcome to a ball. Let's have Dweep cast Bama 2. Yeah, I've read somewhere that this game basically is grinding. It doesn't feature grinding. It is grinding. And it is all it is. There's nothing more to it other than grinding. And I would be inclined to agree. Oh, the thief flees, of course. It's perfectly possible that I'm missing something. Consider the keys I have. There are at least, I don't know, 3 or 4 things that I should be able to find, but I don't know where they are. They're possibly somewhere in the dungeon, hidden behind dolls, hidden dolls that I haven't accessed yet. And that's it. If I can find them, maybe I find some sort of a shortcut, but I don't know where that is. Other than that, this is my next best idea. Yeah, just trying to grind on level 10. Which I guess is less laborious than grinding in any other capacity. But on one hand it's grindy, on the other hand it's random. It's like the worst of all possible worlds. Well, even if you do things seemingly the optimal way, you still run the risk of just having your characters drop dead. Dwarf party indeed. The way I figured, I was gonna have 3 characters as Dwarven warriors, level them up to 10 or 11, then transform them into level 1 mages at high HP, then level those people up to whatever, and well, Bob's your uncle. So far, Dweep is a dwarf who's got 76 hit points, and Foof is a dwarf who's a mage now at level 11, 92 maximum hit points. Going strong, but I have 3 dwarven mages to level up this way. Not to mention the frontliners, whom I would also like to level up properly, so they get 4 attacks every single turn, or even more. But for 4 attacks, they need to level up to 15, and that's gonna take a while. I'll encounter with 2 fire giants. The monsters surprise me, they always do. Attack, attack, attack. Dweep can, I don't know, Bama 2. Bama 2! And Foof can go ahead and Daltov. You can hide in the shadows. Fight! Cool. Down it goes! Give me a chest, give me a chest, give me a chest, give me a chest, give me a chest. 705. At this point, am I actually trying to get experience? Or am I Ulia? Or am I just grinding items? Am I just farming items? Okay, we open this, we get a book. And a potion! That's pathetic! I don't want a book or a potion. And we're back. Back to the original loop over here. First of all, we get attacked by a single bleeb. Do we want to get more bleebs? Because it could absolutely... Okay, defend, 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 and let it call reinforcements. I'm not impressed myself. Defend, defend, defend. That's the problem, though. This is the best I can do. Defend, 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 defend. He calls a friend and then they both run away. Why do you need another bleep to run away? Okay. Anyway. I believe you that it's something, all right. Okay. I presume if we go over there, that's the way to leave, isn't it? Well, actually, let's just inspect it. Yeah, it is. Well, we're back. Despite the directions. Oh, great, it's Murphy's ghost! Okay, we're back here. One group of Guardians has been defeated. Yeah, we kinda have to progress, otherwise we are just unlikely to get more enemies. Okay, before they run away, do we surprise them? Because if they surprise us, they're gonna surprise run away. It's like a reverse ambush or something. Ma to the party, kill them. Kill them all, just Lahalito all of them. Kill them! Come on! No, no, no! Foof, you dimwit! See, this is what happens. He needs more dexterity. He needs to act early. Even that wasn't enough time. Come on, bleep. Down goes one monster. How much experience do we get from this pathetic encounter? 550 per person. No chest. Some gold. An encounter with one Golgan and 4 Chimeras. Don't know how Chimeras operate, but I know that the Golgan has a breath attack that I believe can, what, petrify us? So let's not mess around with it. Also, let's bummer to the entire party. And Foof, in the meantime, can go ahead and, I don't know, Lajalito, the backline of Chimeras. Let's have Ulia Badios these guys. Fight! Yeah, that's it. Oh boy. I guess they have a variety of attacks at their disposal, including horrifying AoE. I don't have any healing left, do I? Well, after this encounter, we're heading back. What can we do from tier 2? We could try to Montino them, I guess that's not gonna do much. Let's try to Manifo them. And might as well Lacanito since we're leaving anyway. You go ahead and Badios. Fight! Yes? They just miss us with a breath attack? That's incredible. Attack, attack, attack. Dweep, go ahead and I don't know. Money for them again. Lalito. You know what? That's a good point. Right, of course. We can Natuma pick. While they're still alive. And we can't cast that. Alright. Oh, great. And just like that, we're leaving! No one has leveled up. Though some people are getting there. Slowly but surely, Krur, for instance, is close to getting to level 13. I guess. Ugh. That's an interesting shield, if I've ever seen one. Okay. We remove Ulya from the party. We add Twelby, the bishop. We head on back to the inn, back in the inn. We give Twelby the book. We take this off of Foof. And we have Twelby identify the items. What are these? This is a book of Badios, great. This is a potion of Diala, a decent healing potion, ho ho! An evil shield +3, no! But we are not evil, so this is not gonna benefit us in the slightest, but it's -5! This makes you wish you were evil, doesn't it? Look at it, it's a shield +3! And a mace +1. Okay, fine. The potion of Dial gets distributed, fine, I might as well give the book of Badios to someone, but who's selling the evil shield. Because we can't really use it. And I can rebuy it if I actually desperately want it at some point in the future, it's not that expensive. Well, the answer is yes. The answer is yes. So a shield plus 3 gives you minus 3. Well, actually, the shield plus 3 gives you minus 6 AC, from what I understand. So technically, lower AC is better, but the plus represents represents a minus, I guess. So a plus is better unless you count AC. Well, you know, it's kind of complicated. It depends on whether you're talking about the name of the item or the stats of the item. In the name, plus is better. In the stats, minus AC is better. Alright, one more dive. Maybe 2 at most, and I'm done with this for now. Stats is more important. It's this... One corresponds with the other. I'm tempted to say it's the same thing, but of course it isn't, but that's beside the point. Yeah. Okay, let's rest all of these guys and head on down again. Exactly, serenity now. Insanity later. The worst part about all of this is that even when we encounter the best sorts of foes we can for the purpose of leveling up, it's still a pittance in terms of XP. It's still far from enough. If I were to encounter some will-o-wisps or some poison giants, possibly, then yeah, maybe a person will level up. But it takes so long. So obscenely long. Oh, I still don't know if I'm missing something. The frog amulet, somewhere out there behind a hidden passageway I have missed out on. I don't know. I know, and... It's not like I can go beyond level 10, at least as far as I know. And on any earlier level, it's just gonna be even worse. It's gonna take even longer, so what am I exactly supposed to do? I don't have good options over here. I'm making the best out of a bad situation. Well, I could hypothetically go back and keep on killing Murphy's ghost on level 1 if you would prefer that. We do not get attacked, we proceed down to level 4. We open this up, go through. An encounter with 4 dragonflies, that's kinda bad. Because they have a breath attack. Do I Macanito them? All the fireflies. I shouldn't use fire against them. I don't know. Dalto against fireflies? Yeah, whatever. If they don't die immediately, Dalto them. Fight. Well, that was terrible. Wait, what? Did he what? Also did who what? I am confused in all of this. Down we go. Ah yes, I did indeed. Well, you say Q10. I presume you mean dungeon level 10. Yeah. That's the problem. Even when you do and the risk, of course, is incredible. You can encounter really fearsome foes on level 10. You can just die or have your characters age, not age, get level drained and so on. Oh look, Night Stalkers. There's a decent chance we're just gonna get level drained over here. Brace yourselves. Ugh. No, I get it, I get it. I do not hold this against you. And a level drain! Of course! Oh, of course, what else would you expect? A level drain applied to whom? Warren was level drained from 11 to 10. Damn it. Alma and more Alma. What did we get? What did we get? I'm curious. Okay, well, I guess that's decent Alma, probably. And some little fairy Alma that's subpar. Whatever, down the hole, down the hole! Onwards to... am I doing something wrong? Is that now not how you play this game? I don't want to look it up, but at the same time... I get the impression that there's gotta be a better way, but there probably isn't. That's the worst part. Mahalito, hide in the shadows. Get bumped. Flame on. Attack, attack, attack. I don't know. Bamatu. Sorry, Badillos. Mahalito! Hi, I mean, attack from the shadows. Fine. Attack, 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 defend, defend, defend. Yay! Victory has been achieved. Good time was had by all. Yay, 1.783 XP per person. A poison needle disarmed. Ooh-ya! Hooray, we get a scroll and some armor. Three master ninjas with little kitty outfits. That's brilliant. Just exquisite. We surprised them though. Fight! Slice, slice, and that leaves two of them. Almost entirely dead now. Defend, defend. Attack from the shadows. Fight! Slice, slice. They're gone! Hooray! Victory has been achieved. 1.2k experience per one of the ninjas. Inspect this alarm trap. Actually, we should proc it. Whatever. Open this, get a sword and armor. Nice. Well, probably not nice. Naughty indeed. Okay, we got teleported yet again. But can we head back? 6 bleeps. Listen, if we get to a point of no return, that's going to be rather unfortunate. But hopefully this isn't one. I don't think it is one. But if we do get to one, of course, that's going to be a disaster. Okay, we just Matu and Mahalito these guys. You hide in the shadows, fight. They're probably gonna run away for the most part. One flees, a second one flees, third one flees. Oh, fourth one attacks while run for 8 points of damage. Glorious. It's brilliant. Kill them. The bleeps are dead. Wall run over here on level 10. Ugh. Do we get a chest? Of course we don't. Why would we get a chest? We don't deserve a chest. Why would I expect us to get good things? Yes! 2 will-o-wisps! Okay! This is our time to shine! Glorious, okay. We Bamatu the entire party, and then we keep on diltoing the wisps until they die. Behold! Ah, you actually hit Watu. Okay. Matu, so Watu doesn't get hit. Dilto the Wisps. Fight! Farm the Wisps. Farm the Wisps. Dilto the Wisps. Yay, 2 Wisps dead! Over 64,000 points of experience! So more than 10,000 a person. What's in the chest? Poison Needle, disarm it. We get armor. And that's about it. Okay, we're heading back. Well, not back, but, you know. We're heading back here, so we do not get trapped beyond the point of no return. And now we shall mill about some more. Or if I get tired, we could hypothetically go upstairs. No, we can't go back upstairs, that's the problem. We can't reach the elevator or anything else. Oh, 5 level 7 mages? That's absolutely horrifying. Can you? Yeah, hypothetically. But if I make back lost XP, then I don't get it back at the temple. You say that, but it might not work. It's still worth trying though, but for all I know, we're just gonna die. I say, do I Lacanito them? Lahalito should be enough. They don't have much XP, I guess. HP. Ulia can... I don't know, Badios them? Fight. Kill them! 1 dead, 2 dead. Ineffective. Fry them! That should be effective. Yes! And a ninja hits Krur, whatever. Why what? These spells just tend to be ineffective from time to time. That's just life. You cast a spell, you figure good things are gonna happen, nothing good happens. Anyway, we've made it. Might as well heal Krur a bit. Yeah. You try your best, but sometimes it's not enough. It's just the way things are. Alright, Dio, stop. We're here. Again. Random encounters, please. 1 high wizard and 5 level 8 bishops. These level 8 bishops presumably have the death spell. Oh, and they surprise us. Thankfully, all... getting slapped by a wizard like that. Ugh. It's with a magic wand for 2 HP. That could prove to be crucial, I guess. Okay. What do we want to do? I could hypothetically try to silence these guys, but you know what? I think it's better to try to lorto them or something. Just kill them with the blade spell. Foof can try to... say Lahalito. Well... could I... no, Lahalito. And Ulia can... Barrios. Fight! Die! Uh-oh. Okay, that's bad. Well, the High Wizard deals a horrifying amount of damage. Kill him! Or her. Apparently, the Wizard can use a lot of AoE. That's kinda okay. Okay. Let's muddy the healer. Let's have the Wizard just... I don't know, Lahalito the Mage? Sure. And Ulia can... Badios the Mage? Fight. Kill the Mage. Yes! Everyone survived! So yes, good time was indeed had by all. And we do not get a chest. Alright, some more healing is in order. Madianwatu. Yeesh. Di Alma. Di Alma Anfoof. Di Alma Anfoof. Di Alma Anulia. Di Alma Anwauron. More Di... well, whatever. Down to Dial. Anwauron. Getting the final Dial and Krur. That's about it. That's about as much healing as I have. We presumably therefore shouldn't mill about much longer, I'm afraid. Oh, if you go forward, you end up here. That's intriguing. But I thought you were supposed to go left. No, I guess you're supposed to go forward. Master, just kill this guy. Am I seriously supposed to go back because my priest ran out of healing? Is this the world I live in? Ah, Ulia is poisoned. Of course she is. We get some armor and a scroll. Do you have Latumorphis? We have Latumorphis at home. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Guess we're heading back. Well. Does she have any items? She's got a scroll. Okay, give it to a party member. Ah, we lose Ulia. We lose Ulia. We get 12B in our party. Go to the inn and the inn. We do some inventory management. Exciting stuff. Well, that looks like a good piece of armor to me. And I do mean ethically. Breastplate +1, that's cute. Scroll of Halito, that's pathetic. Level armor +2. Unequip this, please. Plate mail +1. Scroll of Diltor. Chainmail +2. Chainmail -1. And a short sword -1. Hold on. So this is -5, this is -6. -6, does anyone need that? Oh yes, everyone needs that. Who doesn't? Oh right, of course, temple. Hello, temple. Okay, while we're on, level him up again. 2 attribute points, 1 hit point. He's got maximum agility and maximum strength. Okay, some vitality and some luck then. That'll do. All right. Breastplate +1, that's -5. This is -5 as well. Yeah, there's no point in lugging this around, is there? Level armor +2, that's the same as my thief already has, right? -4. What are her items? Level armor +1. Okay, so she could use level armor +2, I guess. Fine. I guess we're keeping this. The rest, of course, gets sold to Chainmail +2, and the scroll of the altar, and the space +1, and this, and the short sword -1, and the plate mail. Scroll of Halito. We go back to the tavern, remove 12B, add Ulia. Then we go back to the inn. Krur gives the level armor +2 to her. She equips it. Level armor +1, therefore should be sold. I still have one unidentified thing, don't I? Yes, I do. Okay, well, in that case, we go back here, we remove Ulia, we go back in, add 12B, we go back to the inn, we take the armor over here, give it to 12B, it's identified as chainmail +1, which we don't need. We take the level armor +1, give it to 12B, go back to Boltax, sell both the other armor +1 and the chainmail +1, go back to the tavern, remove 12B from the roster, add Ulia back. And we need to have Dweep recover. 29 spell points, regen. Is this just my intuition that there's gotta be a better way? Because I feel like there's gotta be a better way. Krur is about to level up to 13, sure. Ulia is close to leveling up to 11, which isn't particularly impressive. Foof, however, will soon enough become level 12. That's noteworthy. Okay, so I have something to look forward to, I guess. Okay, fine, let's dive one more time. Well, fine, let's rest crew. Let's dive one more time into the depths of the dungeon and level someone up. We go to Dweep, we go Milwa. Mapolfik. Onwards to glory. Yeah, my impression exactly. I don't know. Maybe there's something I'm missing. Maybe you can find the little frog statuette on an earlier level and then can unlock a door on level 2, granting you access to something on the back lines, extra experience, an amulet that saves you. I don't know. Maybe there's something I just missed out on. Maybe I'm doing this all wrong. Because here's the thing. If I am impatient, if I just jump the gun and go straight for Wordna, I think these guys are just gonna die. I know how to get to the wizard, but I think trying to fight him right now is almost certain death. And besides, I haven't leveled up the other mages yet. Ugh. For all I know, they're not gonna get a chance to actually cast a spell against the wizard. An encounter with 5 Welbers. Oh, please. Oh, great. Poisoned, paralyzed. Come on. It's a lot of options. Okay, Dweep. Go ahead and... I don't know. Maybe need another one. Oh yeah, that's like a second goddamn priest in my party. You know what? It would be nice if I, say, had a lord that can also output a bit more healing. But to get a lord, I would need to level these guys up sufficiently so that they get these awesome stats that allow them to transition to being a lord. And then if I get a lord, I'll have to level that lord up from 1 to whatever the hell I want the lord to be at. It could be done, it's just, it's going to be so painful. Oh. Okay, Dialco, Anwa 2. Defend, hide, fight. Attack, attack, attack. Alatumorphis, Anwa 2. the operation I'm suggesting would also result in aging, because every single time you change classes, that also ages people dramatically. I don't know. I just don't know. These are all just gonna run away for the most part, so let's not even bother with them too much. I'm not casting protective spells. If they die, they die. In hindsight, I guess the priest aging isn't the problem because... Oh, come on! As I was saying, the priest aging isn't the problem because I'm not gonna take the priest for the final confrontation anyway. I don't need a priest. The priest is good for defense and healing, whereas in the final confrontation against the wizard, you basically get one turn to do something. What am I even supposed to do here? Litokan these fireflies? No, Litokan is flames. Come on. Silence them, that won't work. I know, but Dios. I hate this. Dalto. Ulya can try to run away. There's nothing else here, unfortunately. Well, at least we did not take AoE damage. That's great, isn't it? I think that's pretty neat. Level 5, okay, through the door, through the other door, turn left, turn right, through the door, move right, move forward, through the door, onto the elevator. Down to level 9. A friendly group of level 10 fighters. Do we attack them to get the experience? No, let's leave them. Because then we could turn evil. And we obviously don't want to turn evil. Ugh. To get anywhere, but yeah, the way to the... No, the way to the boss room isn't the problem. I can deal with the way to the boss room. What, are you suggesting that on the way to the boss room I'm supposed to take the priest with me or something? I could hypothetically drop a priest off and then have another character join them on level 10 or something like that, but I don't think that's going to be an issue. I'm just not gonna take any healers with me. I'm not gonna take a priest. I'm gonna take 3 frontliners and 3 mages for the best odds of defeating World Nun. 4 level 8 fighters, that's not that great. Alright, let's bummer to the entire party and then, I don't know, Mahalito them or something? Yeah, there are all sorts of options. The problem is that they seem to be pretty bad. Alright, we defeat the fighters, awesome. Give me a chest, give me decent items, give me great items actually, wonderful items. Poison needle, disarm. We get a shield and a mace. Second corridor. Oh, 3 chimeras and a Golgan, I've seen this before. The chimeras are a horrifying threat because they breathe fire. Lorto on chimeras. Actually, no, hold on. I'm gonna take the risk, and I am actually going to cast Latuma Pick over here. Yeah, I know, it's somewhat risky, but it still makes sense. Okay. How about we Dalto the chimeras? Fight. That was nice. Down goes the Golgan. That's some experience. Ulya has leveled up alongside Krur. Progress. An encounter with 3 level 10 mages and a Golgan. Surprise the mages, 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 surprise the... Damn it! We did not surprise the mages. New plan, kick their asses. Lord of the mages. Foof, go ahead and Lahalito them. Okay. It's a matter of life, and is it? I don't know. Mahalito the mages. Ulya, go ahead and inspect the mages. Haha. That's what happens when you act swiftly and decisively. Teleporter trap. Yay, we get a scroll. That's largely it. Hey, it's the very beginning. A random encounter against a fire giant. Kill it. Down goes the fire giant. We get some experience. We get almost no experience. Okay. We don't get a chest. Fine. Mill about, mill about, mill about. An encounter with a Chimera, a Golgan, and full thieves. Tack, tack, tack. You hide in the shadows, fight. Okay. Might as well Matu the party. And Foof can feel free to... I'm running out of AoE, that's good. Might as well Halito the Golgan, attack from the shadows, attack the Golgan's dead. The thief flees, of course he does. Stop right there, criminal scum. Attack, attack, attack. Dweep might as well, I don't know, Diaz Wauren or something. That's a bit of experience, I guess. No one else levels up, predictably enough, but that's a bit of experience. We can't get that many more encounters over here. That's the problem. It's not like we're gonna face the wizard, right? If we don't want to face the wizard, well, we don't really have good options. Count with full bleeps. They're gonna run away. The bleeps tend to run away. Even monsters on level 10 run away from us at this point. The less impressive ones at the very least. Poison? No, no poison, thank goodness. Okay. Some of them run away, some of them go for info. Okay, this is getting annoying. I could AoE them, but I'm just repulsed by the idea that I'm gonna do that and they're all gonna run away, wasting my AoE. Okay, the Alma and Wauren. I'm not even getting good items. Hey, Foof has leveled up. How about that? Chimera and a Golgan. Observe, observe, observe. Down they go. We get a chest. An alarm trap. It's fascinating. Last time I was encountering so many horrifying... Oh, 3 items. Nice. We're back at the beginning, just milling about, playing it safe. Random and go. 2 will-o-wisps, yes! Yes! Okay, awesome. Let's bummer to the entire party. Deal to the will-o-wisps. And, you know, just swing at them until they die. Oh, 4 points of damage. Come on now, will-o-wisp. Attack, attack, attack. Defend, defend, attack from the shadows. Yes! 2 will-o-wisps slaughtered. Awesome, more than 10k per person. Progress. It's still just 3 people who've leveled up, but this is decent. This is decent. This is promising. One Golgan and 3 thieves. Matuing the party, Mahalitoing the thieves, hiding the shell's fight. Golgan's dead. Thieves flee. Well, one of them does. Not a please. Kill the final remaining one. Glorious. I would like some more amazing items. But I'm just not getting them, am I? An encounter with 4 thieves. Well, most of them have ran away. They've decided to reconsider. Glorious. Do we get a chest? No, we don't. Yeah, but I know. But then again, when facing chimeras, you really want to dispatch them because they also have a breath attack on top of other things. And breath attacks are pretty nasty. Five Master Ninjas. Meow. Can I Lacanito them? Might as well find out. No. They hit hard. That's okay. I have healing, don't I? Attack. Just Madiwa 2. Halito this guy. Fight. No chest. Of course not. Like a record. We encountered 3 thieves and we surprised them. So slice, slice, slice. Slice. Yay, the thief dies. It's almost nothing. We don't even get a chest. Ugh. You know, the more I think about it, the more I realize that if I just want the spells, people can never forget spells. So hypothetically, I could drop them to level 1 of whatever. They may very well lose spell points, but that's irrelevant. And then I can build the dexterity back up so they act early in the turn and cast what few casts of the spell they have. Yeah, I know, but this is still not good enough. I would like more people to level up. Anyway, as I am saying, I could hypothetically perform this sort of a stratagem with the mages. Just make them no longer be mages. They will still be able to cast once a powerful spell against the wizard, but once is enough. We'll see. Okay, let's try to figure out chimeras, shall we? If we can. So, Latuma pick. Foof over here is gonna... I don't know, Lahalito? No, he can't. Well, let's try to Macanito. Let's see what happens. Hate those breath attacks. Alright, might as well get back to healing. Let's heal while we're on. Foof is going to do what exactly? Halito, the Golden, attack from the shadows, Golden, whatever, the Chimera. Attack, attack, attack. Dialman, the thief. Do we get a chest? We don't get a chest. Of course we don't get a chest. Why would we get a chest? Okay, let's have Dweep perform the necessary healing. Some dials here and there. And finally, the remaining dioses. Getting there. I guess we can leave now. Up we go, back to the castle. Okay, well then. First of all, does Ulia have any items on her? Nothing unusual. Okay, back to the inn. Let's have Ulia level up. 11 hit points, 1 attribute point. All right, how do you get good items and such? By having a lot of luck. Collectively. 11 hit points, not half bad. Could be better, I guess, but I know it's better for her to finally get this at level 11 than not to get it ever, right? Might as well give her a single point of strength for when she tries to attack things. Let's level up Foof. Foof gets the Zilwan spell and the Haman spell. Glorious! The Zilwan spell is going to be rather useful against the Vampire Lord. That's what you cast it against. The Vampire Lord gets Zilwan. 2 new attribute points. Okay. Okay, we need to bring that agility up to 18. It's gonna be at 17 now. 1 more level up, 1 more point, and we're gonna get that point. At least that 1 point. And Foof is gonna be fine. Let's also level up Krur. 21 hit points and 2 new attribute points. What do I even put those attribute points in? More luck? Why not? Look at Krur over here. A maximum of 114 points of HP. Glorious. Okay, into the end. Also, level 13 is probably as good as it gets. I don't think we're gonna get anyone to level 14, are we? Let's see. We are at 424,000 and change, and we need to get to 689,000 and change. You think that's gonna happen? Are we going to do this 260,000 points of experience? On this guy in particular. Is that gonna happen? Cause I could try. Really? Well, I appreciate your faith in me. I don't think I'm even going to bother. No, I think I'm going to level these people up to 13 and that's gonna be it. Then we go against the wizard. I don't think I can go beyond 13. I don't think I have the patience. I don't know, maybe I'm just being lazy over here. Oh, look, a dagger. That's a fascinating dagger. That's an interesting mace. I believe we had that mace on someone who's died. Another interesting dagger. That's probably a very uninteresting dagger, though. We shall see. It's a regular dagger, uninteresting. This is a breastplate +1. Basic. Shield +1. Skill of Catino. Mace +2. That's a good mace. Chainmail +2. We send chainmail. And the dagger of speed. 7 attacks minimum. -1 to hit. 4 points of damage. Wow. I don't know about this one. Seems pretty questionable. Should I... Now listen, I could give it to my thief because an attack from the shadows, I believe, crits. So any attack that crits is gonna be a critical hit, and with 7 opportunities to crit, that's pretty enticing. 13, yeah, I think 13 is good. Do you think I should equip the Dagger of Speed on Ulya? Is that the way to go? It only deals 1d4 damage, which is not a piddly, but 7 attacks! Plus potentially critting! Yeah, might as well try. A mace +2 goes to our wonderful priest. Does it? Hold on, +4, 2 attacks minimum. Yeah, whatever, might as well. Okay. It's gonna go to our thief then. Chainmail +2, no point. Well, everything else gets sold then. We're just raking it in, but that's not what I'm after. Okay, we remove 12B, we add Ulya back. Guess what we have for you, Ulya? We found this wonderful Dagger of Speed. Instead of your, you know, short sword +1, which has +4 to hit and 1d6 +1 damage. With 2 attacks minimum. Oh! Well, that was wonderful. Good time was had by all. Guess what? Ulya the thief cannot use the dagger. Of course she can't use the Dagger of Speed. Why would I even suspect such a thing? No, the wizard can equip it? I know, right? The wizard, however, can equip the Dagger of Speed. Mind-blowing, isn't it? True. Not gonna happen, but, you know. The priest can't equip it. Yeah, of course, the warrior can't equip it either. Ha! Yeah, I know, right? I know. I presume a ninja would be able to equip it, but no. Well, do I just cha-ching sell it, or do I give it to the mage? But I know, right? But hey, I can give it to the wizard. Keep in mind, the wizard cannot attack anyone unless the wizard is on the front lines. You know, where it can be attacked by the enemies. But in principle, if the wizard kills everyone, and then our wizard survives, and the wizard is on the front lines, it could try to attack with the Dagger of Speed instead of casting a useful spell. Sell it. Okay. Cha-ching goes the Dagger of Speed. Yeesh. Well, that was a rather disappointing experience, but they usually were all. Can't even... Ugh. Okay. Boltag, my good pal. How much are you willing to pay? 15k! You know, I get the impression that the Dagger of Speed is brilliant, I'm just misusing it. I probably should just have a ninja. I probably should just have an evil party. Filled with ninjas, just slaying people left and right. But fine, I'm selling the Dagger of Speed. Well, too late. Okay. Foof has leveled up, Delphal has the spell points, Dweep has rested, Delphal has the spell points, is at 96% Vim, doing pretty well, I guess. Dweep is also going to level up relatively soon, that's good news. Watu will level up to 12, well, Waron is kinda behind, but he got XP drained. Foof isn't anywhere near 13, but then again leveling up to 13 takes time and effort. Okay. I think we've made decent strides, I would say. Quite decent strides indeed. Next up, well, I'll keep leveling these people up. When I get Dweep to level 13, I get, well, no. When I get Foof to level 13, I should replace Foof with the other mage and then replace that mage with another mage at 13. Long story short, work until I have 3 level 13 mages, and then, as long as I have 3 level 13 frontliners, I should conceivably have a chance against the wizard. I should have all those mages at 18 points of agility by that point. I should have everyone at 18 points of agility by that point. And then and only then will I take my chances against the wizard world now. Which is the current plan. For now, however, thank you all so much for watching, and you will see me elsewhere.